That's not much better, is it, really? Hello. Hope it's not delaying. But this is better than the fucking... There you are. I've got to join Costco and get some real cheese. Because it's fucking... It's not fucking for cheese what you get in supermarkets. Had a very busy day. Good day as well. The guy I'm doing a job for decided to let me have all the steel shuttering. So that was nice. Okay, I really should get some, or should I say, I really should nick some. Can you look at the pizza? It's not bad, is it? That's a base pizza, and then there was some of this on sale. Some tongue. So I thought I'd get some of that. Hey, nice to have some bloody. I do like. Ow! Fucking hell! That's still hot. This I love. I love this wine. This wine is called Moon Soon. That's not too bad. 400 yen. I'm going to cut it a new way, this pizza. Look at that. Makes you smile. Trying to look up the shelf up there, see if there's any Tabasco. Now, I like Chris Rock. I mean, I think he's a popular comic. He got a bit bitchy when he had to start paying his wife all his money. But now, Chris Rock, one of his said a couple of years ago, was the difference between black people and niggers. Like black people, they got to work. They're accountants, doctors, teachers. You know, they don't get into trouble. They just get on with their lives. But niggers, they're just about things. They go around fucking shooting, beating people, killing people, robbing people, raping people. They like rape. So now, I wonder what Chris Rock thinks Will Smith is. He was wrong to do it, Will Smith, because one, he was fucking laughing at the joke. Two, he did it. Probably his wife kicked him under the table. And that's not a man who reacts to his wife's fucking encouragement like that. That's not a man. And thirdly, did I do a secondly? He did it in front of one of the world's biggest audiences. That was a stupid thing to do, terrible thing to do. It will come back on. This will come back many times worse for Will Smith. Apparently, Carlton is refusing to do the dance now. Let me know in the comments. Oh, team, they should definitely do a yeah, but especially he fucking laughed at the joke. So that's. And then his wife told me it's not funny. I'll tell you what's funny. Me shagging our son's mate. That's speaking in the voice of what's her name? I must admit, I don't like her. She's up as up. His first wife looks a lot better. Yeah, I think he's, they're nice enough to, that fucking bastard light. It's still fucking there. I think I need that. Maybe I just shut it off. No, the mic is no cunts watching. It doesn't matter because no cunts watching. So, what do you think? Is Will Smith a bit of a cunt? The last time I slapped someone, he went down. And then he got up again and come at me again, and I slapped him again, and he went down. So, Will Smith, double pussy. I think he should have started with his the cuckold joke. I've noticed Will I Am is keeping very quiet. Two people didn't like that comment. Look, two people came back. I think they will strip Will of his Oscar. He can't say he was defending his wife because he was laughing at the fucking joke. There was some. There was a lip reader watching Will Smith, and he said to his wife, "He's making you look like a right cunt." Not one comment, eh? Can somebody just say, put anything so I know that it's working? I'll just put emoji. This is tongue. That's all right. Well, 7 people watching now. So do you agree? Team Chris or Team Bill? And it was very, very thin slice. I think the other thing with this is that he hits a smaller man. Just imagine if it had been like a white guy that had smacked. If it had been a white guy that had slapped Chris Rock. If anyone's watching this later, please send me a message. Nice. Well, he shouldn't have done it. One guy, I was drinking with one guy, and I said to him, "Tell me a joke," and he said, "Your wife." And I gave him the chance to go back, and he repeated it again. So I punched him in the face. There was no need for him to say that. And it just no, he's picking on a fucking good person. Glenn, have you been able to plan any trips? Where was what? Where I smacked someone in Japan. I slapped someone and punched someone. They were both. They weren't Japanese. That's not Dan from Sheffield, is it? Me angry, which he did, and but then he regretted it. So you're from Norwich, okay? I only went to Norwich once, and they had every 2 weeks. They had a flight from Norwich Airport to Spain. So I had to get from Sheffield to Norwich. And then when I was coming back, I thumbed a lift from a tanker driver that was going to Sheffield. One lift all the way back. All right, JC. What do you think, Jay? Was Will Smith right? No, I think it was. I think that Will Smith has lost the plot, without a doubt. I mean, even before this. He just wants to be loved by everybody too much. And you can't do that. Not everyone is going to like you. Yeah, but you might be right trying to keep his marriage together, but it's just a. Yeah, that's a fair point, but this has she really got alopecia? we had a kid Arthur with alopecia, and Steve, I can't remember his second name. His first name was Stephen, and he had all his hair. He had no fucking hair whatsoever on his head. Yeah, but it's those things that it's like they're coming up 25 years, and so they're in the news, like that film from Sheffield, the what do you call it, Full Monty. All right, money. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Tariq. Yeah, totally agree with you, mate. Like even before this, it was fucking. It would have been. Yeah, it would have been funny if he'd have said like, "And keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth and fuck." Yeah, that's the joke I was making. It's it's a good job he didn't come. The screen's gone small. I've no idea how to fucking make it larger. I think Will Smith had the same problem. This screen has gone so small. I have no idea what they're fucking doing. It's still is. I've got a very small screen in front of me, where I can expand. And I'd love to. I can't try. Can I press Control and something to make it larger? But I can't see any. because I can't. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I think there would be a bigger outcry. Actually. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Actually, I think I slap people, but the thing is also fucking at your knuckles. Your knuckles fucking. It's a lot better to slap people, without a doubt. If punches, also don't forget, if it's like open hand and a closed fist, it's if you punch someone, stick to slapping. I don't know about the rise, but he must have fucking. She must have kicked him under the table. Tariq, if you ever had a slap from a sumo wrestler, it'd knock your fucking head off, man. Also, don't forget, if someone slaps you, it's more humiliating. Yeah, you're right. What you're saying, yes. So I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure that he can. I'm sure everyone knows that, and he can throw a punch without a doubt. If he did, he's doing it at the wife's behest. So with Ross, the guy that I knocked down twice in the Hilton, he was off school for 3 weeks. He said it was very exciting. I said, "Well, it wasn't for my mates." So Tariq, what would you rather be punched to the floor or slapped to the floor? I don't, Panzer, why do you mean it could be a distraction? Both are in the club. I don't. What are you trying to say, man? I remember one a long time ago on. Yes, I do know about that. Yeah, that was quite interesting. But I don't think they would have pulled a stunt like that on such a massive stage, unless, of course, they want to kill the Oscars. Yeah, like I said, I don't think he should have done that. If he was upset, he should have maybe fucking slapped him later. Did the audience laugh at the joke? I think if what Chris Rock should have said was that my ancestors. Well, no, because the guy has got to press charges. No, no. I'm sure that he has. If he refuses to press charges, then you can't do anything about it. There might be some certain cases, but as far as I know, but that was witnessed by fucking a billion people. Yeah, I think, like I said before, and someone else has said before, that Odo Will is losing the plot. He's just trying to kiss too many asses. Oh yeah, fair point. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but Chris Rock had two black eyes. No, I think she's still got to press charges, man. You know, my dad was a violent person, and when he on his girl after my mum died, he had a girlfriend or several girlfriends, and he was still a sadistic fucking. He would like punch her, and then one day she stabbed him all over with a nail file. She so they took him to hospital, and all my dad would say is that he fell over a shoe. So he would not give the word to the police that she'd actually done it because because he used to beat her. So yeah, of course, because kids, I know, but like I saw my duck out of my mother, so it's not nice. It's scary. because he wanted to take. I think my mom was like, he was thinking that I'm soft, so he didn't want me to be under the influence of my mom. Yeah, I've heard that a story like that before. Like a wife, when he was sleeping, she went up and down his body with a rolling pin or something, and just beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, well, it'll work. It'll work one way or the other. He'll either stop doing it or fucking kill her. So, but even so, you shouldn't be with a person like that. Yeah, you can't be at the top of the list. You can't be at the top, Mr. Popularity, Mr. Popular all the time, can you? That's Tom Cruise's job. I think it's probably when in 10 years' time or 20 years' time, people will be fed up of the internet, and it's probably done more damage than good. Especially young kids. Like I don't. Well, I really don't get really nasty comments most of the time. Very few actually. But then again, if I was getting hundreds of thousands of views or millions, then that would increase. So, but if you look at like people like Jake Paul, what a complete cunt. Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. Luckily in Japan, we haven't had that same problem. I've been told to wear a mask like 10 times, or they gave me a mask, so it wasn't a problem. Yeah, that's of course, everybody's. I just he's probably he's still gonna. There is still gonna be fallout. This chair's got a leg missing, or buffet. So there's still more fallout to come from that, especially when you got to deal with the government as well. No, I don't excited. No, you can be. You got young. It's been all the same all over the world. People are wearing masks. You don't know what people look like. That's what I thought about the other day, because in Japan we have these men's clubs and girls clubs where uh, young men entertain women, and young women entertain old men. And I was just thinking now, if this is getting back on now, are they going to take their masks off? No, to be truthful, if you've lived in one country all your life, wherever you went, which wasn't a dangerous place, it would be exciting to you. If you went to live in the Middle East under the right conditions, you would find it exciting. If you're Germany, wherever you went, if it's new to you, you'll enjoy it because it's fucking something totally different. And a lot of people that do travel like that do end up living in that country, wherever it is, because it's new to you. Oh yeah, apparently there's a new the mag levy starting soon. I can't remember if it was next year, but the train just looks so fucking cool. The look of the trains in Japan, they're fucking brilliant. It must be such pride for the men and women that are working on that train. It's a beautiful, it's even more beautiful than the Concorde, It's absolutely fantastic. You must, like I say, hopefully I can ride on it one day. But I can imagine them saying, like, get down off the roof. The same mask. But I think I've got maybe like 300 masks, something like that. Because the scrapyard I go to, if I sell if I sell them 20,000 yen, $200 of steel or whatever, they give me a mask or a box of masks. Yeah, but the masks are so cheap, aren't they? They're like fucking 15 to 20 cents each. Yeah, that doesn't say it's like fucking wearing a pair of socks for 2 years. That doesn't sound too good, does it? Yeah, but even now in all the shops, all the Japanese are wearing masks. Yeah, it's like you should be changing the mask quite often. They're not fucking expensive. It doesn't sound very healthy to me because you're like breathing in all the fucking bacteria. Yeah, I don't know if there's any. I think there was something recently how you should wash the masks. Well, just throw away. Just use the usable ones. Well, when I first came here in 1990, there were people on the train wearing masks then. And then it was my suggestion to this Japanese guy that we should start a mask company, with the funny masks or face masks or things written on masks. This was fucking. That's what they used to say. So they wore a mask so they wouldn't give germs to anyone else. Well, it doesn't matter. You can make your own decorative mask, but you can put like another mask inside that. So, anyone else want to chip in with their opinion? There was that potato. Give me 100 yen. But this has got a little bit cold now. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to. So Will Smith, he hit an older man. I think they will look at it, and I think they'll take the Oscar off him. Oh yeah, it's same with the kids' masks at the fairs. I did a video on it. 1,000 yen, little piece of fucking plastic. Just for the like 2, 3, 4-year-old kids. I wonder if they'd sell for that price in America if you shipped them over. But that is $10 is nothing really, is it? So very light to send over. Like Ampan Man. What was the other ones? Shokupan Man, Biking Man. Get yourself to an Asian festival or Comic Con. Yeah, I can't broadcast on my phone at the moment. Something's fucked up. I clicked. I was using this site called Dual Space or something, and so I could, because this phone P40, Huawei P40, doesn't have a contract with Google. So there's a lot of stuff I can't use. And I did have a like a fix, but recently it's been dropping out all the time. Yeah, well, at least it's better than the love triangle with Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine. Russia said they were pulling back, so hopefully. Yeah, like I said, what I'm more interested in is can you get them direct from the manufacturer? Or more interesting, would you be able to make one yourself? You probably could. If you could get in touch with a Chinese producer. Yeah, I actually did a video about this a few years ago about the shocking prices of those fucking masks. Yeah, so now, so in this city, the the flowers are out on the trees, but there are no places selling anything. And the council, they didn't even put up any spotlights, any floodlights or spotlights to make the trees look pretty. They didn't bother, which is a shame, I think, because even if people are still traveling, people are still coming to Iwakura to look at the trees. You know, they could have easily, two or three of the bridges, they could have easily put up some lights. No beer today. Yes, of course, yeah. Yeah, the sakura cherry trees, yeah. So my city is maybe the fifth most popular in Japan. So this is the second year there have been no stalls. Yeah, it's very famous. Yeah, yeah. You know, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people coming. They're still coming. They're still coming. Yeah. So I've been working at this shrine for the last week, and there are a lot of people that are like coming to the shrine and making a wish and clapping their hands and throwing some money. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. But what about the yatai? What about the stalls? Have they come back? Yeah, just when it's like the majority of the people that died have been like over 80 years old, and was it really necessary to close down or a lot of the countries? Chris, apparently Chris is gay. Oh, just yeah, it's strange because like in Japan, there was no real lockdown. People could go about their business down because it was financially beneficial to. Oh, really? Yeah, there's nothing here. In fact, there's on the side of the river, there was one shop that is in this house, and they usually sell things every year. But even that was closed in the daytime. I wonder if it will be open on the weekend. Yeah, in Nagoya, we used to have all these. Used to have all these festivals in the summer, and there'll be like a German festival, a Belgian festival, a South American festival. Not so maybe there might be one in June. I don't know. We just have to see. But yeah, that's yeah. It didn't make me famous, only for being an idiot. But yeah, I think I was saying Sakura Santa. Yeah, that's quite interesting that they're doing the stalls in your part of the world. But then again, like Kyoto is more tourist, yeah. Well, it's well known for being a tourist spot. You know, not just at Sakura time. Maybe I should go there. I did actually. I did want to go to Kyoto and do like a Santa spoof and do like interview the deers, interviewing deers for Santa's sleigh. Set up a table and then put some food down for the deer. Thanks for the money, mate. Kyoto. Cheers, pal. Yeah, well, I've been doing this job at this shrine next at the back of me. I did a video about this guy fucking using a leaf blower, and like I went and gave him a bollocking. And then I was doing something in a car park, and he came up and asked me to give him a price for moving all this crap. And it's turned out pretty well. So yeah, that's what I was just thinking before. Whether some of the I guess it's unlikely because it's so changeable. You know, whether this company that's selling Belgian beer or this company that's selling German beer. No, because there's still a lot of people that are still doing takeout meals. Yeah, you just got to wonder, like, who was it, Panther was saying before, how many people has it fucked up for good? You know, too scared to leave the houses and things like that. Or too scared of listening to bullshit from the police and officials. Best smack or best smacked? No, it wasn't, because if it had been a good smack, it'd have knocked him down. I would have knocked Chris Rock on his arse. But then again, I wouldn't have done it in front of 1 billion people. Will Smith has fucked up. My God, he did get the best smacked, didn't he? Was it 10 minutes later? Yeah, it's like any crime. If you're going to commit a crime, don't do it in front of fucking one person, let alone fucking 1 billion. Yeah, maybe I should check out some else or where to see. Yeah, I don't. Is there like video of her rolling her eyes? You know, are you just going to sit there? I think if he's gone up there, if he's gone up and smacked him because she said more or less, "Oh, you're just going to sit there," he's already laughed at the fucking joke. I think it's. I think sometimes, like comedians like that, or comedians, they realize that if someone in the audience just heckles, there's something wrong with them. And sometimes people try to get on stage, they don't like a comedian's joke. This happens, but he did this at this event. It should never have happened. I just wonder if once will Chris Rock bounce back from that? Is it a fucking is that a year's material? Like I said to a Facebook friend, maybe it was, she kicked him under the table. Yeah, that's it. But apparently, has she really got alopecia, or she's just fucking making a mountain? I don't think it's staged. I don't think it's staged. Not on that. Not on that. No one could afford to fuck about like that. I think they will take his Oscar back. Yeah, I think she's fucked up. You could see that in the kids. The kids were fucking off, weren't they? They weren't fucking off. They were fucking off. There was something wrong with the kids. The Breakfast of Champions. But maybe, yeah, cucumber, yeah. With a cucumber in it, it's a Breakfast of Champions. I feel like something sweet now, like a biscuit. Maybe I'll finish this wine with a nice cup of tea. Yeah, I don't think it's staged. Chris Rock is going to be saying, "Fuck off! I'm not getting slapped." What is that? Is that a quote? Is that one of his quotes? Are you asking me? I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, well, they're not. They're probably not. What is just not. I'm sure a lot of American kids are brought up with the thing, "Oh, you're the best, you're the greatest, you're fucking brilliant, or you're beautiful, you're awesome." Getting all this fucking bullshit, and then they get to fucking school and they find out that they're a fucking turd. Do they have donuts in Japan? Yes, they do have donuts in Japan. Apple fritters. If you could tell me what an apple fritter was, fuck knows what an apple fritter is. I want to see what the other small guy. What's the other small black comedian? I want to see what he's got to say. They could do a spoof on it, couldn't they? The Rock, Kevin Hart. The Rock and Kevin Hart, they could do a spoof on this. Oh my God, that sounds disgusting. A donut with pieces of apple in it. Oh, you sick bastards. I have heard of an apple fritter. I have no idea what it is. Well, I do now. Well, in England, what we have is called the apple charlotte, and so you've got like a pastry base, and then inside the pastry base is soft apple, and then on the top of the apple is cream. So that's one of the most popular things in England, apple charlotte. There's something similar in Japan, and that is like it's a pastry with apple in it and custard. That's the local supermarket. That's their most popular snack, but about $1. I just got 4 big apples from my mother-in-law the other day. I'm thinking of making an apple pie. Do you think Chris Rock is covering his options? So this is a video I was going to make the other day. I went to this fucking yakiniku place, and this was in a fucking bowl of soup. As you can, that is the fucking meat. It was supposed to be meat. Can you see that little bit there? And that's the rest. It's just, there was like 5 or 6 of these, and it was just like a massive piss take. Yeah, it's a great, it's what in Japan. In Japan, they're all called Danish. So Danish are given the honor of making these pastries. But if but all around the world, there is great, great pastries. In the last few months, I was looking at Turkish food. They have some great breads in Turkey. It's they have fucking great foods in Turkey. I would like to go there. A Facebook friend has said that I can stay with him. He's an air traffic controller, and so hopefully he says don't go this year. It's still, he says it's still dangerous in Turkey. But the thing is, the Turkish currency is very shite, so it's very cheap. It's very cheap for visitors. Yeah, the funny thing is, I did a video. I've got a friend. Well, I guess he's a friend. He's from Sri Lanka, and he says, "Oh, go to this shop, and it's like cheap beer or something like that." And then at the end, and then what he did, he didn't give me the cheap beer. And so I made a video slagging him off. The shop, not the guy, this is the shop. The shop is now closed down. And the last time, well, it was a while ago, it had about like 600 views. So I just wonder if I fucked over that shop just with my one video. I'm the bad influencer. The bad-fluencer. Yeah, but like in England, like what one of my I said before, the apple charlotte, and then there's a Bakewell tart, and so so there's only like a few classics, like pork pie, sausage roll. There's just a few classics, but like I say, if you could just get the most popular ones from the different countries, Asia as well. But like we used to make that one, the French used to have like white icing on the top and custard in the middle. I forget that was a French one. One might not be a bad idea for a business, actually. Just oops, oh. Oh yeah. Almost. What do Americans? Do they have the? Do they have a popular? Did they have a popular biscuit or a popular cake? If I go on there, not fucking have that light in the fucking background. Or maybe move the light to a different place.